introductory video, I have spoken about me making police content, military content, um, fitness content, and also making some reactions to some videos that I just find funny or that I wanted to react to in general. It didn't necessarily have to be funny. But yeah, we're going to kick this off, kick this whole YouTube video, and today we're talking about how to become a police officer in the year 2022. Let's get it, yo. So, what is it like becoming a police officer in the year 2022? Now, before I say the reason, right before I say all that, I just want to let you know I have my background, my iPad. I take my little notes on there, and just doing that so that I can also remember what it is I have to tell y'all, as opposed to rambling about random stuff. It helps me keep track of what I'm going to talk about. And back to it. What's it like becoming a police officer in the year 2022? Your physical fitness, your mental fitness, gotta get all that in check, gotta get it all straight, and also your records, things like that. Now, how to become a police officer in the year 2022? I'm basically gonna be speaking from my perspective and what I had to go through while becoming a police officer in the year 2022. Um, every department is extremely different. Every department has their own standard policy and procedures. So this might not necessarily what's the word now? This might not necessarily work with yours. However, if you are in the state of Texas, most of us have around most of us, not all of us, most of us operate around the same policies and procedures. Like I said, not all of us, but there's some of us. Especially especially if you look in the same county, if you're in the same county or you are not so far from each other. Because right now I'm in Texas right now, and I'm around the Austin area. Around the Austin area, Cedar Park, Round Rock, all that good stuff. It goes all the way down. And basically, if you're around those areas, you kind of like operate on similar policies and procedures. So, like I said, it all depends on your department. However, that does not mean this video is necessarily irrelevant to you. This video also helps you out because there are some things that are just like generic and operate with every single police department. And this is my experience. Number one, the first thing I had to go through in becoming a police officer was doing the online application to become a police officer. So the first thing I had to do was fill out an online application to become a police officer. Um, what's the word now? I had to do I had to do some documents. I had to fill out a personal history statement. It's a really long personal history statement for real. And I would advise take it extremely seriously. I'm only saying that because I know if you mess up on your application or you don't fill it out right, the chances of you being caught out of the whole process is extremely high. Me, for example, my department was like really strict on certain things like that. I know for a fact because I got cut off. I took my exam first in I applied first in February. I took the exam, I passed, I got everything right, and I got cut off because basically I did not fill out the application. They tried to contact me, but then I also was not accessible to my email because I was in military at NTC. NTC some things that military people do before and it takes like a whole month. So I was there and I could not have access to my emails because of bad connection where I was. So I had to come back from California for Irwin and then reapply. So yes, learn from my mistake. Fill out your personal history statement to the T. Fill it out, go over it and check over again and ensure that you fill out every single thing that needs to be filled out. And of course, if you can't fill it out or it's something that doesn't apply to you, of course just leave it blank. But yeah, personal history statement, I was asked for things like my driver's license, my social security card, my credit report, auto insurance. Basically, there's a whole list. I wish I could like tell you each and every single list, even every single document. But basically, on your department, you would see. In your department, you would know if you did all of those things. It basically there was a lot of documents I had to like submit. I had to like actually turn some of mine, and everything had to be in PDF. So I had to like use Adobe to like convert some of those things from pictures to PDF, pretty much, and then apply and submit them online. After my online application, the second thing I did was go for my examination, and the examination, the police exams, at least for my department, anyways. Oh, by the way, I might have forgotten to tell you this. My department is Temple Police Department. the exams that they made us take was mathematics, there was English, and that was it. Actually, it was just mathematics and English. However, English was broken down to like reading comprehension. There was like grammar, and there was like some fill in the blanks, like synonyms that you had to like answer. But that was what it was based on. But there were like three parts. There was mathematics, and it has to do all the mathematic questions. Oof. Basically, if you've not done high school math in a while, go back and learn up on your high school math, because you're gonna need it. I know I had to anyways, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. There's a particular app that I use that helped me out so much. Of course, there's several other platforms that you can use. I am not sponsored by this person whatsoever. I don't know who owns or runs this app. I'm just saying what I used. And there are several platforms that are out there that can help you out with the mathematics, like if you need to get better. But the app that helped me out was called Police App. I had to pay $25 for a whole year, which actually came in handy. I paid $25, $24.99 to be exact, $25 for a whole year. I was able to get all of the packages for mathematics, English. I was able to learn. I was able to take quizzes. There's a whole bunch of things I could do on this. I'm going to drop the link down in the description if it's going to help somebody out, but you don't necessarily have to do it if you don't want to. I did pretty good on my first exam. I got a 95 on my first exam, which was in February. But the next one I got scared a little bit, so I got like an 80. But I still passed above 70, so hey, I'm here now. So there was a mathematics exam, there was an English exam, and the English is mostly easy. You know, it might get a little confusing on the reading comprehension, but don't think too hard about it. There was reading comprehension, and of course there was the grammar section, and that was pretty much dealt with filling in the blanks mostly, and there was some synonym questions, and that was mostly it when it came to that particular side of the exam. Now, once you're done with the written exam, if you pass, and they literally give you your scores a few minutes after they grade your test scores right there. And if you pass, you move on to the next stage. But if you don't pass, of course, bye. Beat the traffic. But yeah, if you do pass, pretty much sit down in the room and they gather you guys together. They brief you guys on what you have to do next, and which is PT, because you do PT right there. And the PT that I had to do was a 2,000 meter roll. Now, passing this 2,000 meter roll was all based upon your height, your weight. So it wasn't like a generic time for everybody. Everybody had their specific time depending on their weight and their height. And my time was like 10 minutes? No, 9 minutes 30 seconds. It was a pretty, you don't have to like rush. According to my department, anyways, when I was doing mine, you can go for like 7 minutes. 12 meters if you want to. I saw one guy do it actually. But if you can't do a 7 minutes 1,000 meter, you don't have to, honestly. I did mine in 9 minutes and I still passed. And I'm literally a police cadet right now. Yeah, so the sun went down on me real quick. I hope that doesn't really mess up my video. So yeah, after the PT, you pretty much do a 2,000 meter. Some people passed, and of course, some people did not pass. They just failed. And if you do pass, I'm trying to speak to those who do pass. If you do pass, I'm trying to speak to both actually, those who pass and those who fail. So if you do pass, the next step would be a recruiter would contact you, or the supervisor that's in charge of your whole packet will contact you. And this is where your personal history statement comes in. You have to stay on track with those things. And after that, they pretty much give you the next process. And if you do fail the PT test, of course, there's always chances to come back and retake it. Most departments let you take their exams and their whole application process 2 to 3 times. My department was only twice, so my second time was like either that or I do not get it at all. But I know Austin department does theirs like 3 times in a year for their academy, so it's a little different. You have to like see what your department does. But I would just say you would want to try to like get it all right in your first time. I know, speaking from experience, the fact that I got nervous in my second time because I was like, what if I don't pass? What if I do pass and something goes wrong in my whole report? So basically, yeah, you do not want to rely on a second trial if you can. If you need to do some, go to the gym and you get like a nice little plan, fitness membership. And if you can't do all that, literally just go on a walk and try and get like a cycle or something. But I would advise get like a little plan, fitness membership, $10 a month. Train your legs, do some cycling, do some little bit of rowing, 500 meters every single day. Or if you can't do 500 meters every day, do 500 meters every other day. Nice little warm up. I'm actually going to drop a video about the kind of cycle and the kind of rowing that I did that eventually helped me out. Push yourself. Try. Oh, we got the sound back. Yay. Of course, you're a physically fit person, then this is not for you. You don't have to worry about this. But just push yourself and you got this. Don't feel like it's going to be hard. It's not impossible to become a police officer. Just get a little bit of fitness in your body, and when it's time for that PT test, when you do pass the exam, just roll like your job depends on it, because it kind of does. It kind of does. And the next step is pretty much they contact you, but not just contact you though. They contact you on your emails and your reference list, which is why I was saying your online application, ensure that you have the right emails on there. But actually, you know what? That is going to take a long time to record, and there's a lot of things I want to see on that. I don't necessarily want to rush it. I want to give everybody as much details as I possibly can. So on that note, I would like to wrap up today. I hope this video was informative, and if it was informative to you, feel free to leave a like. Stay updated by turning on post notification upload, and I'm going to try my best to upload every once a week. I might increase the number eventually, but for now it's going to be once a week. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share it to your friends. Also trying to go into the Police Academy, maybe not necessarily you, but share it to somebody that probably needs the information. It's a very, very good job to do in 2022, because one thing that they do need cops. That's one thing I've learned. Good cops. Yeah. Thanks guys for watching very much. I appreciate you for your time. I hope this video is informative. Expect more content from me. Peace.